Hello. Now it's time for Yami Yugi to go up against Mako Tsunami. The truth and power of the Millennium Puzzle was beginning to dawn on Yugi. During his duels, the puzzle infused Yugi with the power and soul of an ancient spirit. Though this was a major issue to ponder, there was a smaller, but no less important, matter to deal with first. All the dueling made me hungry. Did any of you guys remember to bring any food with you? Sorry, Joey. What were we thinking coming here with no food? How are we ever gonna to get through the rest of the competition without anything to eat? That's a good question, Joey. This dueling really takes it out of you, and I haven't seen any burger stands or restaurants since we got here. Sniff, sniff. I smell something cooking. That way. They followed the scent to the beach where they spied a campfire with several roasting fish in the distance. Oh man, I just love barbecue fish. It smells good, and I bet it tastes even better. What makes you think those fish are yours to eat? And trust me, we eat first and ask questions later. Your stomachs will thank me. Joey ran down to the campfire. Joey will say anything to fill his belly. Some people have absolutely no self-control. So goes. Joey, save some for me! Trisha ran after Joey. It wasn't long before Yugi and Taya joined them as well. Joey grabbed one of the fish from the fire. Ah man, look, this looks awesome. Just as the team began to bite into the fish, a young man emerged from the ocean with a spear in his hand. Enjoying yourselves, you fish thieves? For this is your last meal. I knew this was a bad idea. How dare you steal my fish, you bottom-feeding thieves? This guy has some good insults. Hey, chill out, guy. It's just a few fish. A few fish that do not belong to you. And to steal a fisherman's catch is to prove you have no honor. Wait a sec, aren't you Mako Tsunami, the top-ranked ocean duelist? And who might you be? I'm Yugi Moto, sorry about your fish. You're Yugi Moto, the only duelist ever to defeat Seto Kaiba? What a fine surprise. Now, I just want to stop there to mention, at this point in time, in Season 1 of Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Monsters, Yugi Moto was at the time the only person who has not only dueled against Seto Kaiba, but also Yugi was the only person who had actually won a duel against Seto Kaiba in a fair duel. So, and that one single accomplishment basically made Yugi one of the top 5 duelists who's favored to win the Duelist Kingdom tournament that Pegasus was hosting. Anyway, back to the game. I must apologize. I've been ungracious. If you are friends with Yugimoto, please come sit down and eat your fill. The team sat down at the fire and shared a meal with Mako. After the feast, the team thanked Mako and started to head out, when Mako threw a spear at the ground in front of them. I treated you to dinner. Perhaps you will honor me with a duel. He's nuts. No, but I am an expert fisherman, and you have taken my bait. What bait? By the fish, of course. I laid it out and lure you three right in, but I never expected to catch Yugimoto. I reeled in another duelist a short time ago, but he was not a worthy opponent. But a duel against you, Yugi, would be a true test. Mako Tsunami, I accept your challenge. Again, I'm going to stick with the story deck. Now, I will admit, Mako is actually a really good duelist. So he will be tricky to beat. Now, I summon Griffle to the field in attack position. I equip Griffle with the power of Horn of the Unicorn. This will allow Griffle to gain 700 more attack and defense. And for some extra defense, I'll play Swords of the Thin Light. Irontail. With 2000 defense, I'm not going to be able to stand a chance against them. I set one card face down, or one monster face down, and I re-equip Horn of the Unicorn to Griffle. Now, with his 700 extra attack and defense back, I haven't attacked the face down monster, which is Great White. Based on a Great White Shark, as you could probably guess. Which shouldn't really be that hard to figure out. Okay, now I summon Beaver Warrior in attack mode. Now I flip summon Golden Sentry. Thanks to his flip summon ability, I can select one monster that Mako has on field and return that monster to the owner's hand. And also, once per turn during the main phase, I can switch Golden Sentry back into his face down position. Griffle, attack the defense monster. It was the Fiend Kraken. Or just simply the Kraken. Beaver Warrior will attack directly, and I'm going to end my turn there. Okay, no doubt that face down monster will probably be Irontail. I summon Celtic Guardian. Now, I don't know if that face down monster is Irontail or not, but just to be on the safe side, Golden Sentry will return Mako Tsunami's monster back to his hand. Now, I'm going to have all 4 monsters launch a direct attack on Mako's life points. Yeah, Golden Sentry first, then Beaver Warrior, now Celtic Guardian, and finally Griffle, direct attack. Now I flip Golden Sentry back to his face down position and end my turn. I flip summon Golden Sentry. I return the face down monster back to Mako's hand. Damn it. Like I said, Mako Tsunami is a good duelist. I end my turn. That's the Power Greed spell card that I just drawn. I get to draw 2 more cards with Power Greed. Once per turn, when the battle position of a what-type monster you control is changed, you can target one spell track card your opponent controls and destroy that card. Now play Horn of the Unicorn and equip its power to Mystical Elf. Mystical Elf attack the face down monster. Go on a sentry, direct attack. Now I end the duel, well, I end my turn with by flipping Go on a sentry face down. Oh boy. Wait a minute, that's not a good idea. He should have targeted my golden sentry. I flipped summon golden sentry. Unfortunately for Mako, his fortress will now return to his hand. Now I put the powerful one of the unicorn to my golden sentry. Now with the attacking power of 1500, I'm gonna let golden sentry use his newfound attack strength to finish off Mako's life points. While grand duel, I salute you, my friend. This victory was not easily won, Mako. You are a great duelist yourself. Yeah, honestly, if you ever play this game and you start off by dueling, and you start off with the dual monsters one, then trust me, make sure you don't underestimate your opponents in this game because you're gonna go up against some really tough opponents. Now, I want to point out that for Mako, he, believe it or not, but he does duel for a loved one, just like Yugi and Joey are. You do find out that for Mako Tsunami, he does want to win the. He has a similar reason to Joey about what Joey has when it comes to winning that $3 million prize money. Now, like how Joey wants to win that $3 million prize money for his sister, Mako wants to win that $3 million prize money for his dad. Because Mako Tsunami reveals how a number of years prior, he and his dad were out fishing on his father's fishing boat. At least I think they were fishing on the fishing boat. I can't quite remember exactly, but it was with Mako reveals that he and his father were out on his father's boat. If I remember correctly, I think they were out fishing. If I remember correctly. Anyway, Mako's father knows that some storm clouds were rolling by, and unfortunately they were caught in a storm. And for Mako's father was able to get some rope and was able to tie Mako down to the boat's mast. So that way, if if any strong waves hit the boat, Mako will have a good chance of being able to stay on the boat. Unfortunately, a big wave hit the fishing boat, and a number of hours later, Mako woke up to find that the fishing boat had washed up on shore at a beach. But and of course, Mako was no longer tied to the mast. However, for Mako, his father was nowhere in sight. So for Mako, he wants to win that the $3 million prize money, so he can buy himself a fishing boat. So that way, not only that he can continue doing fishing, but also use the boat to help him to go search for his father at sea. Because he doesn't want to give up hope that his dad is still alive. Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed this Let's Play. Regardless of the depressing story I just gave. Please give this video a like if you enjoyed it. Comment down below what your thoughts are. And if you like, please subscribe to the YouTube channel. And until next time, goodbye for now.